Aloha, this is Harry from Harry's Guitar. Got a special request to take care of. But first, if you like this show, please subscribe, tell your friends, and like this video. It'll help us out. Okay, so here's a close-up on this adventure. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I got a request for a famous slack key song by the Beamer Brothers called Kaliponi Slack Key. And it's real popular here in the islands since the late 70s for the Channel 2 News for the Shaka segment. So I never played it before, but I figured, okay, I'm going to take on this challenge. So what I had to do, I had no idea what tuning being used or whatever, so I used the standard guitar and I listened to the recording and I had to figure out what chords they were. So here's a chart of what I figured out with standard guitar. And this is what I'm going to be using. So after I figured out the chords, then I had to figure out what tuning I was in, what tuning could be used. So I tried to use my open G, but it didn't work. So I found out that if I use the open D tuning, I don't know if that's what they're using, it fits most of these chords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the chords first in this tuning. But this tuning from low to high is D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. It's called the open D tuning. So D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And I decided I'm going to teach you the chords and then the melody that goes on. It's two different guitar players at the same time. So I'm guessing it's this tuning because after I figured out what the chords, this tuning, I could figure out how to play all the chords in this tuning, which helped me figure out to use this tuning to play the melody. So anyway, here's a close-up on the chords. So we're going to need, let's see, 10 chords. So first one is just open D. Second chord, if you bar all across the 5th fret, that's a G. Here's a picture of an A7. Let's see. Oops, that's not right. Here we go. So this one, X means don't play, so you strum from the 5th string. And below I put the numbers of the fingers I suggest. Here's the 4th chord. This is B minor. Next chord is F sharp. Next chord is E. Next chord is E7. I put ring finger there. You can use any finger you want. Next chord is a G chord with a B bass. So I hold it like this. So X, don't play the 6th string. And this chord shape goes all the way up the neck for what I call the C chord with a G bass. So it looks like this. This one I play all 6 strings. And the last chord we need is a E minor 7, which I hold like this. And my middle finger is muting the 5th string. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you section at a time. Okay, so here's section 1. I put the bass notes there as a reference so you can kind of know where the melody falls within the chords. So. I'll do it again. I'll do it slower. Okay, here's the chords for section 1. This is the rhythm I hear. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could record that maybe, and then while you play it back, then you can play, section 1 to match up with it. Okay? Here's the melody for section 2. I'll try it again, section 2, slower. Here's the chords for section 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here's section 3. Here's section 3 again. Here's the chords for section 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is section 4. Okay, here's section 4, a little slower. chords for section 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the chords for section 4, a little slower. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then after this section, it repeats section 1 again, the whole thing exactly the same. Okay, and after you do section 1 again, then we're going to go to section 5. Okay, so here's section 1. I put the bass notes there as a reference so you can kind of know where the melody falls within the chords. So. Do it again. I'll do it slower. Okay, here's the chords for section 1. This is the rhythm I hear. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could record that maybe, and then while you play it back, then you can play, section 1 to match up with it. Okay? Okay, here's section 5. Here's section 5, a little slower. Here's the chords for section 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep rewinding. Hope that guides you to help you learn the song.